All right, welcome to Probability and Statistics. My name is Gary Parker. You can call me Coach. I'll be working with you this quarter. So here is BMCC Online. So I just wanted to orient you to the stuff for this particular course. Opening page is announcements. I post stuff here often, so you want to definitely check this out every time you log in. Right now, we have the MyMathLab browser check, which you want to take a look at. We have the Wabbit TI-84. I'll get to that in a little bit. Recommended book exercises. This is partially complete. I got to edit it some more. So right now I have up through chapter 4 with recommended book exercises. We'll talk about that in a minute. I have a YouTube playlist for this class. And so here's a link to that. You can check it out. So those are recordings from my class last term in the spring. I have some information on how to do certain things we'll get to later in the course. So important things for now are recommended book exercises and the browser check. Okay. Syllabus. You need to read the syllabus over here. Please read through this. Important stuff. You need to know it. Policies on homework, quizzes, tests, how you're going to get graded, and a special disclaimer, read the fine print. Next, let's see what else is on my list. Syllabus. Oh yes, ebook. Enrollment in this course, you had to pay a fee of like $100 and something, and part of that is access to the ebook and online homework. So you automatically get it. So you don't have to buy a book. It came with the course. If you want to buy a book, I'd highly recommend it. We're using the 4th edition of this text, which is the previous edition, so you should be able to find a cheap copy online. Unfortunately, the bookstore only has new ones. So that's up to you. If I were taking this course and I had the cash, I would buy the real book too. I don't particularly like ebooks for school and tech stuff. So let's see, multimedia textbook selection. So we just pick the class, the chapter and the section that we're interested in. Let's move that over so you can see me still. And it takes you right to the book here. And you can start reading through it. Now, section 1 of every chapter, come on. Show me section 1. Is always a preview and review. So what's coming in this chapter is what's in there. So there's never going to be homework on section 1. Material starts in section 2. So you need to start reading sections 1 and 2 and so on. If we're going to skip a section, I'll let you know. There won't be homework listed for it. So the ebook is very important. In this class, you have to read the book. You cannot get away without doing that. Let me repeat. You have to read the book. Please do that. Otherwise, you will not survive. And I want you to survive, and so do you. So anyway, you can pick any section you want here. And each section has a similar set of links, video presentation, multimedia textbook, or you could just jump right into the multimedia textbook exercise set. Those are the exercises in the book. And those are the ones I have recommended exercises for. So here are the chapters, let's see, chapter 1, section 3, book exercises. Those are mostly just for fun. Let's see, video presentations, you should check those out. That's mostly the author of the textbook talking about the statistics that we're doing in this book. For me talking about the book, you will go to my YouTube playlist, which is Course Home, and that's where the announcements are, and it'll load eventually. Statistics YouTube playlist, so check that out soon. That's where this video is located, by the way. Let's see, what else do we need to look at? Ebook, oh, Tools for Success. Tools for Success is a very useful section. In particular, there are tutorials here on how to use Excel to do statistics, and I will do some videos for that too. There's kind of like a cheat sheet card for it here. And also how to use the TI 80-something. 84 is the one I'll mostly demonstrate. And here's a cheat sheet card for doing stuff on the 84. If you have a TI 84, great. If you have Microsoft Excel, great. If you have neither, you have a couple of options. One option is to use Google Spreadsheets. It works really well. I use that for most of my spreadsheet stuff. I only use Excel once in a while when I need it for school. but I really like Google Sheets. It's nice. So if you have a Google account, you're set. It's awesome. I'll demo it later. You can also get the Wabbit TI-84 emulator, and that runs on a computer. So that can run on just about any computer. I've got it running here on my Mac. There's my cute little Wabbit calculator. And it runs just like a real one. There's instructions here about how to run it on a Windows computer. Come on, right there. If you're going to run it on a Mac, you just need to load these two files. If you have questions, give me a call. And it runs on Android devices, and I think the instructions for Windows do that. I've not installed it on an Android device, but I will try so soon. I had many students last year that loved it. Okay, so you need some technology. We'll get to that later. Let's see, is there anything else in Tools for Success? I believe there are the same videos that you find in each section listed here are also available through video lecture podcasts. So you can watch those through iTunes or on some kind of i-type device, iPhone, iPod, iPad. That's pretty cool. Okay, I think that's about it here. Additional student resources. This is a yummy thing right there. That has Student Solutions Manual. Very nice. PDF files you can download for each chapter. You want to check that out. All these starred items in my thing are stuff that is not going to appear on your screen. So our menus will look slightly different. Next, online homework. Okay, so first time you get in, you'll be asked to say, I accept all their policies, stuff like that. But registering for the class gave you a code. The code was automatically entered for you, so you should have access to this stuff just like I do. So far, I've only set up due dates for the first unit, which would be chapters 1 through 3. Notice chapter 4 says past due. It's because I haven't set the dates yet. I will do so very soon. So unit 1 is ready to go. Unit 1 is chapters 1 through 3. So you just jump in, pick a question. Super important. In other math classes, you may have gotten away with not reading the book. You cannot get away with that here. Bad, bad, bad. Don't do it. So you do your best to answer the question. If you get stuck, you can go back and read the book. Okay, it's very good. Right? Textbook. This will take you to the part in the book where this kind of question is located. Help me solve this. They'll solve this problem for you. Give you an example. They'll show you how to solve a similar one. All else fails, you click Ask My Instructor. Pops up this little box. It's going to send it to me. You say, hey, I tried blah, blah, blah. What next? All right, give me something to go by. What did you try? And then you click Send. What that does is it gives me a little message giving me a link to this right here. If there are any boxes that you typed in, I see what you typed and I get your comment, and then I can get back to you for help. So distance ed class, use Ask My Instructor often, as long as you tried something first. I don't get it is not a sufficient question. You need to have something better than that. When you're done answering questions, hit save. Cool thing about the homework is you can keep doing it until you get 100% on each section, provided you do so before the due date. Due dates. I emailed you the calendar. It's also in doc sharing here. You need to print this on your refrigerator. It shows when you should be working on each topic. Chapter 1 is just intro to statistics. It's like, what kind of stuff are we going to be doing? There's not much math at all there. So you're going to fly through that in the first 2 days. Up here it says these things are due no later than 3 days after they're posted on the calendar. So for example, section 1, 2, and 1.3 are posted on the 23rd. 1, 2, 3 days later is their due date. So you want to get them done before or by the 26th. What else? If you are always 3 days behind, that means you're going to be behind taking exam 1. Don't let that happen. You do have a 3-day grace period to take exam 1, but you don't want to put it off that long because now you have less time for chapters 4, 5, and 6. So there's 3 units in this class. 1, 2, 3 is unit 1. 4, 5, 6 is unit 2 for exam 2. 7, 8, and 9 is unit 3. The final exam covers everything. Okay. Although you have a 3-day grace period for everything, don't be stuck on that all the time, because then you're going to be running out of time for exams and pushing it on the final. My grades are due on the 28th, which means you have to be done on the 28th. Just the way it goes in the summer. We'll get through it. Print this, put it on your refrigerator. I repeat, print this and put it on your refrigerator. Okay, what else? I think that's about it for the intro. Oh, no, one more thing. The Dropbox. The Dropbox is very important. So notice all these quizzes in the Dropbox. Quiz 1, section 1.3. These are the problems in the textbook, either the ebook online or the printed book if you have one. What you are to do is write up responses for each of the questions I list here, and then deposit your answers in the Dropbox. That means you either have to type them, scan them, take a picture of them, something so you can put them in the Dropbox. Okay? The section 1.3, for example, is supposed to be worked on this Monday. That means it's due by the 26th, so I expect my Dropbox to be full of your wonderful answers by the 26th or sooner. Quizzes are worth 10 points each. The reason I'm doing the quizzes is I need to see some handwritten math from you. The online homework has you type in a little box, or when a sentence or paragraph is necessary, it has you choose from a variety of sentences. You don't write your own. That's a problem. In statistics, it's all about interpretation, communication with other people, so I need your communication in writing. If you're not a good handwritten kind of person, then please type your stuff. If I have trouble reading your materials, I will let you know. All right, so I think that's it for now. So what are you going to do? You're going to start reading your textbook. How do you read your textbook? You pick chapter 1. In chapter 1, you pick the section you want to read. The section you want to read is located under Multimedia Textbook. You get in there and you read it. After you're done reading it, you try the homework, and you move on to the next section. Oh, try the quiz. There's not a quiz necessarily for every section. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. But for most sections, I'll have quizzes. Okay, that is it for now. I will be back soon with some intro to technology that's going to be helpful in in chapters 2 and 3. For now, get your butts busy on chapter 1. Bye-bye.